stay
You
with
want the
Lil
baby
Dennis,
dad to be the
fine.
baby dad, and it's not him.
No, it's Mr.
It's not
Anderson.
him. It's not him.
Anderson.
Came back nothing. Because you didn't get nothing. Because you didn't get nothing.
He came back a week later. So if you go to Hollywood,
But did I have sex with you?
No.
Did I have sex with you?
No, you didn't.
You're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. I
You
have
had
sex with
sex
you.
with-
I brought them to you every other
Miss
weekend and brought
Nazarene.
food because you couldn't even feed them.
You know.
I'm on new, like sometimes, you know, he'll come meet me with the kids with them. Yes.
How old are your children?
Oh my God, I have a 12-year-old. I have a 10-year-old. I have an 8-year-old, 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old, Your Honor.
Mr. Anderson.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
How would she think her daughter looks like some of your children if she's never seen them?
She must be passing by and
No.
stalking,
No.
stuff like that.
No.
Oh my God.
Passing by?
And some more.
He bring the kids around me, like when we meet up or something, when he give me money, like he'll bring the kids.
Give her
around.
money? Are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious?
That is not.
That's how you
He
feel.
bring the kids with them.
Yes.
And
That's how you
who
feel.
did they think you
That's
were?
how you feel.
I'm not sure who they thought I was.
That's how you feel.
But we didn't.
Who is
do
she? They
anything in front of
auntie?
them.
That's not true, baby.
Who is she? Your
That is not
cousin?
true.
Wow.
What are your hopes today, Miss Lima? Do
I really
you
hope
want this
that-
to be your child's father?
Yes, I
Or do you
really
want
do.
this to
No,
be
you
your
don't.
child's father?
No, you don't.
Who do you
I want
want?
Mr. Anderson
No,
to be
you
my child's
don't.
father. He's more stable.
You want the
than
baby dad to be the
fine.
baby dad, and it's not him.
No, it's Mr.
It's
Mr.
not him.
Anderson.
It's
Mr.
not him.
Anderson.
It's
Okay.
not him.
We'll see today.
Get it together.
We'll see today.
Get it together.
We'll see today.
Girl, get your life.
Okay.
No, what she trying to get is your life.
She won't get
And this is what the problem
She won't
is.
get her life.
No.
The first DNA test result reveals
Mr. Scott, you are not her father.
You just stay right here.
what was meant to be a happy ending becomes a plot twist with some satisfaction.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes, Your Honor.
you are not her father.
Oh my God. Come
There can't be.
on. Oh my God.
Plaintiffs lie, defendants lie, DNA does not lie.
And the case ends on this note.
Ma'am, Miss Anderson, I give you a lot of credit today. I can't say if I stood there in your position that I could even keep as much composure as you did today.
It's hard, but I mean, I feel bad for the child
Absolutely.
because it's not her fault that her mom is loose. But I'm happy I don't have to deal with that.
Mr. Scott, unfortunately, your doubts were confirmed. Now, Miss Lima, I want you to work through whatever was in your mind and in your heart and in your spirit at that time that would make you be in this position. And you can do it for your daughter.
Mr. Ramey presents some evidence testifying how difficult it is to deal with Ms. Nazarene.
My brother's oldest child and only son just died. He just turned 21, died on his in his birthday month.
And I also called you when you told me that to let you know I had a $700 electric bill and your son needed to go to
During that
summer
time-
school so that he could graduate on time.
During
so
that
I don't care
time-
about your brother's son. You don't care about your own son. Why would I care about your brother's son? Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
So during this time, she sends a list of text messages saying that it's nice to know that we care about the dead more than the living.
Yeah, let the dead
And
bury
she-
the dead. I said it and I mean
and
it.
Now, are these the
basically-
text messages that you submitted to the court?
Yes.
Can you read them to me?
All right.
And I
believe
mean
can.
every last one of them.
We are sure happy to know your sorry, trifling family cares more about the dead than the living. And I will never forgive you, monsters. You will get exactly what you evil people deserve.
Pick
I ain't down playing.
I'm not.
You trying to make me lose my youth because you're a deadbeat. I'm ready to smash you, monsters.
Even Judge Lawrence says this about the evidence Mr. Ramey presents.
Those words were pretty harsh.
And I meant every one of them.
Weren't they in reference to them burying a young person? Did you say 21 years
No,
old?
they were
The
not
first
in
grandchild,
reference. No,
yes.
they were not in what they were in response to. I had talked to him a week before that, I talked to him, and he told me that he was going to help me get my son in summer school, which my son has not been able to take summer school, and help me pay some bills.
But see, what I'm hearing from you, Miss Nazarene, and look, take this from me because I mean it earnestly. If you want this man to be involved in his kid's life, you've got to sometimes, at least sometimes, present yourself as a person that somebody would want to be around.
Okay,
I mean, you're a beautiful lady, and I'm keeping it real with you.
Mr. Ramey says this in his defense.
Oh, I've never tried to act like I was anything other than what I am, which is...
What are you?
A loser. A loser.
No, I'm being honest. He
And
says
a
he's being, I want him to tell me.
I am a writer.
And so am I. And I still do hair, and I still work.
She made her decision to be with me with that information.
Really?
Okay.
Now, I've never acted like I was going to go get a job that was going to provide me with a raise and with upward mobility so I can be somebody that's making $100,000 a year. My personal opinion is the fact that we can make this happen. A whole lot of people live very well, modestly, and are able to raise children. Now, you can't do that when you're dealing with somebody that's completely irrational. Now, look, I can't do it. The reason that it all really fell apart, if you want to know, I was taking the car out to Tarzana. I mean, even if you look at this,
I wish this car would go somewhere.
Judge Lauren couldn't hold back from saying this to Mr. Ramey.
Ms. Nazarene is difficult.
And I have every right to be dealing with a deadbeat who abandoned me with one baby and a 7-month in the womb.
Did I ask you to let me finish?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. She's difficult, but I'm a mother, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't want to see the day that the father of my child tries to come up short for my baby. It's not gonna happen. If there's anything that's gonna infuriate a mother, it's for somebody to give a mediocre effort when it comes to their kids. You gotta respect that. So her frustration and her hurt is that you can stand there looking as handsome and as smart as you can be and say, I never promised her anything, I'm a writer.
Ms. Knox shares that she's been financially raising her child alone. Plus, she provides receipts, which triggers this fight.
For the past year that I've had my child, I had to struggle to take care of him alone. I paid for everything.
That's because you wanted to, little girl.
That's because
no, ma'am.
No, I paid for everything because he quit his job, and in June of 2014, I asked him when will he start to pay for something, and he said he will.
I always
July 13, 2014, when it came, he didn't have anything in the hospital with nothing. I paid for everything.
Because you wanted to.
I paid for everything. You didn't have a job, so how were you gonna pay for it?
Because you want. Okay, hold on.
You didn't have a job.
He got a
job.
Let's get some order. Let's get some order.
You didn't. You don't have any money, so
you don't know what I got. Some order. I got a whole lot. I got more than you.
No, you don't.
You gotta listen to the judge, man.
Let's get some order.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
The arguments continue, this time involving Ms. Knox and Ms. Bailey.
She was pregnant when she met my son. And the reason why I say that, because every time somebody went over there, she was under the cover. It's a shotgun house. It was my house. I left it to him. So when you walk in, you're in the living room, in the room. The proper thing to do, little girl, is get up and acknowledge your guest who's ever
acknowledge you.
Ms. Bailey responds with this when Judge Lauren asked if she requested a DNA test.
I asked her 3 times, and we haven't seen Cash ever since I brought that up. And then every time we want to see Cash, Edward has to give her something. Oh, well, if you give me a case of diapers, you can see Cash.
Okay.
Yeah, I still don't receive this stuff. The reason why I don't give them to him, because first off, their house is not even it's not even a house. It's dirty, it's filthy, it's
You're a lie!
I still don't trust my child with you because you didn't raise your own child, so I have problems.
You are a lie,
you didn't raise
girl.
your own kids. Why would I freely give my child to you?
But you understand that if he's in fact the biological father of this child, he has a legal right to see the child.
He does, but if you're not doing nothing for him, there's no reason for you to come get him.
Hold on.
If you're not taking care of my child, what is your reasons for coming to get him?
Listen, but this is a good legal lesson for you, just so you know, Ms. Knox, because if he's not the biological father and somebody else is, it doesn't matter. The legal right to see your child is separate from your legal responsibility to take care of them.
At the end of the day, the paternity test result reveals
Mr. Bailey, you are Cash's father.
That's fine. You still a tramp.
You seem emotionless. How does it feel?
That's my son. I'm gonna move forward with, what I gotta do as a father, and I'm not gonna let her bring me down. I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, because I know the truth.
You both are gonna have to figure out how to parent this child.